When the sky turns into a hunting ground, a predator takes the stage. Not just an air defense system, but a legend of aerial warfare. Feared, respected, and talked about around the world. This is the S-400 Triumf, the shield of the skies, capable of taking down anything that flies. The Russian S-400 Triumf isn't just an air defense system. It's a symbol of military dominance and cutting-edge technology. Designed to detect, track, and destroy everything from stealth aircraft to ballistic missiles, the S-400 can strike targets up to 400 kilometers away with pinpoint accuracy. Its advanced radar, rapid deployment, and multi-target capability make it a top choice for countries seeking powerful deterrence. Whether seen as a guardian of skies or a geopolitical disruptor, the S-400 commands attention on the global stage. In a world of rising tensions and evolving threats, this system is rewriting the rules of aerial warfare. The V-2 is the world's first ballistic missile, developed in 1936 to 1942 in Nazi Germany. Its technologies became the basis for the post-war development of missile weapons, including Soviet and American programs. The S-400 Triumf air defense system is considered one of the most modern and effective in the world. Its development history traces back to the era of World War II and represents a logical continuation of decades of advancement in Soviet and Russian air defense technologies. During World War II, the Soviet Union did not yet have specialized surface-to-air missile systems. The primary focus was on anti-aircraft artillery, which, however, proved to be of limited effectiveness against large-scale aerial bombardments. The experience of the war highlighted the urgent need to create more advanced air defense systems. In the 1950s, the active development of the first Soviet SAM systems began. One of the first was the S-25 Berkut, created to defend Moscow. This was followed by the S-75 Vina, which gained worldwide recognition in 1960 after it was used to shoot down an American U-2 spy plane piloted by Gary Powers. In the following years, more mobile and accurate systems, such as the S-125 and the long-range S-200, were introduced into service. A major breakthrough in air defense came in the 1970s and 1980s with the development of the S-300 family. These systems were capable of intercepting not only aircraft but also cruise missiles, and later ballistic missiles. Different modifications were developed for the ground forces, S-300V, and for air defense forces, S-300P. It was based on the technologies and experience of this era that work began on an even more advanced system, the S-400. In the 1990s, despite Russia's difficult economic situation, work began on a new generation of SAM systems intended to surpass their predecessors in range, precision, and versatility. The goal was to create a system capable of effectively countering modern threats, including stealth aircraft, hypersonic targets, and ballistic missiles. Thus, the S-400 Triumph project was born. The S-25 was a stationary, bulky system. But for its time it was revolutionary. It could engage high-altitude targets, including high-speed bombers. More than half a century has passed since then, and each new system has been a response to evolving threats. Following the S-25 came mobile systems like the S-75 and S-125, and later the more versatile S-200 and S-300. The S-300 marked a major turning point. It was the first to combine the capability to intercept both aircraft and ballistic missiles. Initially, it was planned to modernize outdated C-200 installations for this. but decided to create a new system. However, the project was rejected by the State Commission due to the high cost and inability to counter the threat of cruise missiles. In the late 1980s, there was a need for a complex that could hit fast-flying targets at a distance of up to 400 kilometers. Thanks to what the development program was revived under the code name Triumph. It was supposed to create a system that could hit long-range aircraft, as well as cruise missiles and stealth aircraft. The development was carried out by the scientific and production enterprise Almaz, named after academician Rasputin. On August 22, 1991, the Soviet government approved the Triumf program, but the collapse of the Soviet Union brought development to a standstill. On February 12, 1999, the first demonstration launch of the S-400 rocket took place. Over the next 4 years, a new Russian anti-aircraft missile system was tested. On the 28th of April, 2007, by a decree of the Russian government, the Triumph system was put into service. And in August of the same year, the 1st Division and the S-400 Command Post entered combat duty in the Moscow region. The S-400 Triumph is the logical continuation and pinnacle of engineering evolution. Unlike the other countries in World War II, we now have the capability to defend against these advanced missile threats. The S-400 is a highly sophisticated system that can track, intercept, and destroy multiple targets, including ballistic missiles, aircraft, and drones, all within moments of detection. The S-200 is an older surface-to-air missile system designed to engage aerial targets at long distances. It has an effective range of up to 200 kilometers and can hit targets at altitudes of up to 40 kilometers. Developed in the 1960s, the system was primarily used to defend against high-altitude threats such as strategic bombers. Despite its age, the S-300 remains a relevant system for defending against aerial threats at medium and long ranges. It has a range of up to 150 kilometers and can engage targets at altitudes of up to 27 kilometers. The system is effective against aircraft and cruise missiles, although its capabilities against ballistic missiles are limited. The Panzer S-1 is a short-range air defense system designed to protect against low-flying targets such as missiles, helicopters, drones, and artillery shells. Its range extends up to 30 kilometers, and it can hit targets at altitudes of up to 15 kilometers. The system uses both missiles and cannons, allowing it to perform effectively in environments with heavy electronic interference and against fast, low-signature targets. Its high mobility makes it ideal for protecting convoys, installations, and battlefield assets. The Tunguska is another short-range system meant to defend against low-flying targets. It has a range of 8 to 12 kilometers and can hit targets at altitudes of up to 3 kilometers. This system combines the capabilities of a missile system and anti-aircraft artillery. Tunguska is effective against helicopters, aircraft, drones, and cruise missiles. The S-400 is the most versatile and powerful system in Russia's air defense arsenal, surpassing both the S-300 and S-200 in range and in its ability to counter more complex threats such as ballistic and hypersonic missiles. It offers high mobility and can be integrated into broader air defense networks. In contrast, the Panzer S-1 and Tunguska specialize in close-range defense and are effective against small, low-altitude targets,